Good afternoon, everybody, and happy Saturday. And I am leaving the car dealership right now because I just had my car inspected. Oh, joy. That actually came out to a little bit more than it normally does. And by a little bit, I mean a lot bit. Normally, every year, I just get my car inspected and it just does the inspection, passes, and I'm good to go. And I only pay for the inspection and I'm happy. This year, unfortunately, since my car is starting to get a little bit older, it's not super old, only a few years old, but it's just getting to the point now where things are needed to be replaced. It's starting to show, wear and tear, stuff like that. And as such, this year I had to get some work done. Nothing too crazy, but it did come out to more than it normally does, and that was not so much fun. But such is life. The money has been spent, and it is what it is. And now I need to get happy and look forward to today because it is Cinema Sickness Jr.'s birthday party, and I gotta go pick up some supplies. And let the celebrations begin.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shawnee. Happy birthday to you. Go ahead, blow. Go ahead, blow. Blow hard.
Oh.
Gotta blow harder than that, buddy.
Big wind. Oh, good job. Excellent.
Eat it. I got a fork. You gonna eat that too?
All right, guys, so the party is over. It was a success. Chris has shown up, and my cousin and his lovely lady are here. And we are going to head out to Ephrata, Pennsylvania, which is an hour and a half or so-ish away. It's a little bit of a drive, but I just got word they have CEDs. And needless to say, Chris here and I, we're pretty interested. So we're going to make the drive. We're going to go all the way out there. These two here think we're absolutely badass crazy, and they're probably right. But for CEDs, we're gonna make the trek. All right, we have made it to the Ephrata Goodwill. I have never been here before. Look at it, it is beautiful. I love a fresh, new Goodwill. Okay, let's go find the CEDs. Uh-oh, Chris has already found them, and he's already dove in. Ooh, Flash Gordon, I think I already had that actually. Oh my gosh, yes, $3 a piece. Could be good if they have anything interesting to pick up. So, all right, we're gonna dive in, we're gonna see what they have, and hopefully they have at least one or two titles I wanna pick up. Oh my gosh, guys. Bin number 1, and now bin number 2. Apparently they have a whole bunch more of these in the back, and they brought them out for us. This is awesome. Fresh titles. All right, guys, we have finished digging through all of the CEDs, and I think we found the titles we really want to pick up. It was really difficult, though. There are a lot of amazing titles in here. I think they have every single James Bond movie.
Yeah, about $3 a piece.
Yeah, $3 a piece is kind of like, I wish they were like $1 or maybe even $2. $3 is a little bit high for well, it's not high for a good CED, but it's a little high for just kind of a CDED. You're kind of like, I kind of want that. So we are going to pass on a lot of this, unfortunately, but there are, again, a lot of really cool titles in here. A lot of the same titles, too. How many copies of Raiders of the Lost Ark did they have? Like 15. It was insane. But again, we did find a few titles. Hey, punk, what are you doing touching my stuff? So Chris really wanted to pick up The Empire Strikes Back. I found some Monty Python, which is really, really cool. And I did find, this is awesome. This is what I'm most excited about. The Beast Within. That is awesome. Now, again, these all should be $3 a piece. However, these are the ones from the new bin they brought out, and they're not marked yet. They have not priced those yet. So I'm hoping maybe we can talk them down to like $2 a piece. Let's go find out. Actually, before we take the CEDs up front, we gotta check out the rest of the media. Now, the store is closing in 5 minutes, so we need to make this very quick. Well, all right, guys. That was pretty awesome. That's a lot of CEDs. Unfortunately, they were priced at $3 a piece, and that is a little high for somewhat average titles on CED. Again, if it was something amazing, something really cool, like an old horror movie or something like that, maybe something like The Beast Within, $3 is a pretty good deal. Or even Star Wars is a pretty good deal. $3 is not bad. But $3 again for just kind of average stuff. For a CED, I'm not going to do it. I was trying to talk them down maybe to like $2 a piece, but they wouldn't change the price. So unfortunately, I only picked up one title. Chris only picked up one title as well. Would love to grab some more, but it is what it is. I did pick up 2 cassettes though also for the store, so that's awesome. All right, so what we drove about an hour out here for one CED each. All right, fun. And they bought nothing at all.
Nothing.
Okay, you guys want to go to Kmart?
Sure.
All right, let's go to Kmart. All right, we have made it to Kmart. They sometimes have good deals. It's been a while since I've last been to a Kmart. In fact, last time I was at a Kmart, I think I actually got some good deals due to the fact that I had a bunch of those like rewards points or whatever Kmart does. I don't think I have any of them this time, but again, who knows? Let's go see what they got and maybe we'll find a good deal. Well, in true typical Kmart fashion, not much going on. Chris, did you find anything?
Nothing yet.
Yeah, not a great selection. However, I still found 2 titles that I think I want to grab. First one here being Ice Age, the Great Egg Escape. I don't believe I have this one. I thought I did, but I think I actually have a digital copy of it, but not a physical copy. So for $5, I'm gonna pick that up. And then the second title I'm gonna grab here, this is all Chris. We have The Librarian Movie Trilogy. And according to him, these are some of the greatest movies ever made. He is always talking these films up, always saying, I need to get them in my collection, so I'm gonna bite the bullet, I'm gonna get them. These better be good.
They are. You can't go wrong with Dr. Carter, I believe, from ER.
I've never watched ER. I know George Clooney's in it, and that's about it.
This guy is awesome in ER, awesome in this, awesome in Falling Skies.
Okay, apparently he is awesome, and apparently these movies are awesome, so I'm gonna get them. And back home from Ephrata, Pennsylvania. I have been out there before. It's actually right by the Green Dragon, but I've never been out to the Goodwill. I've actually never been aware there was a Goodwill out there, so pretty excited to hit up a whole new hunting ground. In fact, next time I head out to Green Dragon, maybe I'll have to stop in there again. So the entire reason that we even headed out there in the first place is because one of you guys contacted me. I guess one of you guys live out there, and you contacted me to tell me that they did indeed have CEDs, and I was pretty excited about that. It's not very often I come across just a ton of CEDs, and they had quite a few. In fact, as it turned out, they had 2 bins full. One bin that was actually out on the floor, and as we were looking through, the manager of the store came out and said, you know what, we have an entire another bin in the back. Let me bring that out, and she did, and we started looking through there, and it was pretty awesome. Lots and lots and lots of CEDs. Chris and I were certainly in heaven, but unfortunately, they were marked at $3 a piece, which, as I said, is not a horrible deal for a CED if it's a title you really want. But if it's just something you're kind of thinking, do I really need this? Do I really want this? $3 isn't really just jumping out at you. $1, $2, maybe, but at $3, that's kind of the limit. So unfortunately, Chris, he felt the same exact way, and he picked up one title. He got that Star Wars that he definitely wanted. I don't blame him. If I didn't already have it, I would have wanted it too. And as far as me, I picked up one title also. There was one CED I wanted to grab, and that was it. So unfortunately, it is what it is. But quickly before we take a look at what I picked up from the Goodwill, I did, as you saw, also pick something up while I was out running errands and doing some shopping for stuff we needed for Cinema Cyclist Jr.'s birthday party, which, by the way, was fantastic. It was so much fun. I love the age of 3. This age he's in right now, he's starting to get things and understand things. When we went to Disney World in December, he knew he was in Disney. He was getting it. He knew where he was, and he knew what was going on. It was fantastic. And now with his birthday, this is like the first year he really knew what was happening. He knew it was his birthday. He knew he was getting presents and cake, and friends and family were coming. He was so excited and jumping around, and it was great. It was so much fun, and the birthday was a blast. But again, as you saw when I was doing some shopping for the party, I picked up something for me as well. Did a little birthday shopping for me, even though my birthday's not until October. I picked up Split, this year being the Blu-ray DVD Digital HD Combo Pack. I've heard nothing but amazing things about this movie. Apparently, it's just fantastic. I don't know. Have you guys seen it? Leave a comment down below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know your thoughts. I'm looking forward to checking this one out because, like I said, I've heard such good things about this film. And I was able to pick it up for only, I believe I paid $4 for this, thanks to like points I had. So yeah, $4 for this. I had to grab it. They had a few titles I was kind of interested in, but this is the one I've been hearing the most amazing things about. So I don't know. Figured I would jump on it, finally check it out because I really want to see what all the buzz is about. And at $4, yeah, had to grab that. Okay, but now what I picked up from the Goodwill, and like I said, I did pick up 2 cassettes for the store. I could not pass up on these. We have 2 Billy Idol cassettes. These are fantastic. We have Billy Idol and Billy Idol Rebel Yell. That is fantastic. Both of these I had to get for the store. I'm not going to pass up awesome cassettes like this. Never going to happen. These are too cool. Yeah, again, had to grab both of these for the store. Too awesome. Okay, and then the one and only CED I picked up for $3 was The Beast Within. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Unfortunately, it's got some damage. These, you rarely find these in like perfect condition. These always have some sort of little bit of damage on them. This one certainly does. But still, that is just some fantastic artwork, and I do not yet have this movie. I know it's been released to DVD like a couple different times, I think. I think it's actually part of like one of those MGM Midnight Movies double feature sets. I would love to get my hands on that. And I think it's been released like a special edition, like Blu-ray release or something like that, if I'm not mistaken, I think. But regardless, it's very cool to have on CED because, again, I do not yet own this movie, so that is fantastic. My first time ever viewing this can be on Capacitance Electronic Discs with all the pops and skips and hisses I'm sure this movie will have. So that is just awesome. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So, again, as I said, $3 is not a horrible deal for something you really want, and horror is something I really want. They also had the Omen 2, and I would have loved to have grabbed that, but unfortunately, there was 2 problems. One, the artwork wasn't in perfect condition, and 2, they had stuck price stickers on everything, and they weren't really coming off. So not only was the artwork not in perfect condition, but the sticker they put on it was also kind of ruining the artwork as well. In fact, I did tell the manager when I brought this up. In fact, I think it was this and the Star Wars that Chris wanted to get. Both of them had not yet been priced. They were from the bin that they had brought out from the back. And I had said to the lady, I'm like, oh, wait, could you not put stickers on them? Because she was going to put a price sticker on. I said, no, please don't do that. They're actually damaging the artwork. And she goes, oh, really? And she seemed to be upset that all the other ones were priced and possibly damaged. So hopefully, I don't know where they put a sticker, maybe like wrap it around the side or something. Maybe they'll do that. I'm hoping that if she does go out and price every one of these, all the other ones, she will not be putting the price stickers actually on the artwork. I hope. We'll see. Hopefully my, I say complaining, but hopefully my, I don't know. Hopefully they'll just listen to me. I don't know. Anyway, it's late. My brain is not working, so I had to pick up The Beast Within. This is a great find. And again, as I said, if it's something cool like horror, $3 is a great deal. Again, what I was saying about the Omen, I would have loved to have picked the Omen up. Or the Omen 2. I had the Omen on CED. Would have loved to have grabbed the Omen 2 on CED as well. That would have been so cool. And those Monty Python releases, that would have also been amazing. But this is the only thing I picked up. Also, the reason why this is the only thing I picked up, because maybe like a month ago, I would have just splurged and said, the heck with it, I'm going to grab all the CEDs I want to grab at $3 a piece, not a bad deal. But now with me vlogging and doing the store full time, I really need to start shopping smarter. I need to start doing quality over quantity. Instead of buying 100 CEDs, just buy the few I really want, really want. And this happens to be the one I really want. So anyway, grab that. Okay, I'm rambling. It's getting late. So after that, we did hit up Kmart because, I don't know, there was a Kmart in Ephrata, and it was right down the road, and it's Kmart. I don't know. You never really know what you're going to find when you go into Kmart. I've had some good deals before in Kmart, and many times not so much, but I don't get to go to Kmart too often, so I figured let's go in, let's check them out, what the heck, and it paid off. I found 2 titles I wanted to pick up. First one here being Ice Age, The Great Eggscape. This is awesome. I do have a digital copy of this already that I believe Fox sent to me, like, when did this come out? Like 2-3 years ago? It says 2016. That's not correct, right? The packaging says 2016, but didn't this come out like before that? I swear, unless I'm thinking of something else. I swear Fox sent me a copy of this like a few years back. I could be thinking of a completely different special now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I'm at the double check on that. Regardless, whatever, whether I have a digital copy or I don't, I know I do not have a physical copy of this, so how to grab it, this here being the DVD Digital HD Combo Pack. That is really cool. Includes exclusive Easter egg stickers. Wow, that's awesome. Plus, more scratch nuttiness. That's awesome. So very, very cool. I love Ice Age. They just keep pumping out movies and specials, and Ice Age seems to never ever die, which I guess is okay because Ice Age is pretty cool. So yeah, had to grab that. Love Easter. It's always fun to find Easter specials and Easter movies. There aren't a ton out there, and I love when I come across them. So yeah, again, had to grab that. And then this is something I definitely had to pick up, all because of Chris. I finally grabbed this. In fact, I didn't even see this. He picked this up and brought it over to me and says, "Here, get it." So all right, Chris, I picked it up. We have The Librarian Movie Trilogy. The Quest for the Spear, Return to King Solomon's Mine, and Curse of the Judas Chalice. All right, so leave some comments down below, guys. What are your thoughts on the Librarian movies? According to Chris, these are really, really, really good. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, even Crazy Joe has told me that these are good movies. So that's 2 people from the crew telling me these are good, and then I gotta check them out. So I don't know. I'm actually very curious. I'm thinking these are gonna have like an Indiana Jones slash like what was that? Why am I drawing a blank? It's so late. My brain is not thinking. The Disney movies that I can't think of. Treasure something. Wow. I'm drawing a blank. My brain is going crazy. I'm sorry, it's so late, and I got up way too early, and I've been rushing around all day. National Treasure, that's it. Oh, okay, so I think it's going to have like a National Treasure type vibe, I think. I don't know. Again, you guys, let me know your thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Again, Chris loves these movies, says they're amazing, said I had to pick this up. What do you think? Let me know. Actually, let's pop this open really quick. I want to see how the discs are laid out in here. I want to throw in some trays or what. We have... it looks like, okay, cool. We have The Librarian, Curse of the Judas Chalice on one disc, and then Quest for the Spear and Return to King Solomon's Mine on a second disc. So awesome, that's cool. At least not stacked or anything like that. So very, very cool, very awesome. Looking forward to checking these out. If they're anything like what I think they're gonna be, it's gonna be fun. So, okay, guys, there you go. That was my fun-filled day of Cinema 6 Junior's birthday party, which was, again, a blast. It was super cool. We had an absolutely fantastic time with that. It was so fun to see his face and to see how excited he was that he knew it was his birthday and knew what that meant. That was really, really cool and just so much fun. And then afterwards, hitting up Ephrata, Pennsylvania, which new for me, new hunting grounds. I always love going to new hunting areas and checking them out and seeing what those areas had to offer. And the Goodwill was pretty cool. Not really much in the way of any media I wanted to pick up as far as non-CEDs, but still, it was pretty cool and definitely a store I'd like to hit up again. And I do quickly want to say I apologize for not really filming more while we were in there. I didn't really show you much of the CEDs. I didn't really show you too much of what else they had to offer in the back. And the reason for that is because we got there with only 20 minutes to spare before they closed. So needless to say, we were very much rushing around and trying to get through all those CEDs as quickly as possible. The fact that the manager brought out the other CEDs, I was amazed by that because I thought, wow, she's actually bringing out more stuff for us to look through, and they're closing in like 15 minutes at that point. I was pretty blown away, but I think they were just trying to get rid of them. That's my guess. If they marked them cheaper, they probably would have gotten rid of more. But anyway, again, we're not getting into that. So we were very, very rushed in that store, so that's why I really didn't film too much in there. Would have loved to have filmed more, but I just didn't have the time. Really needed to look through the movies and see what they had to offer. So, all right, guys, again, that is it. So, I need to get to bed. I am super, super tired, and I foolishly told Chris to meet me here at the house at 9 o'clock in the morning so we could go out to the Quakertown Farmers Market. We're going to do that tomorrow morning, and probably a stupid idea because I'm super tired and I should probably get some more sleep, but not going to happen tonight, guys. So, as always, thank you so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a brand new video from me every single day, hit that subscribe button. You're going to get one. And also, be sure to check out Patreon to help support the show. Now more than ever is that awesome, and I really do appreciate it. And also, check out Spreadshirt to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt. Many designs to choose from. That is also appreciated. And, of course, definitely check out Instagram to check out the Cinema Sickness store, where you can pick up all kinds of awesome media, and all proceeds and whatnot do go right back into the show and are very, 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 very much appreciated. Okay, so again, that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I will see you all tomorrow. Good night.
land on it. Do you see the little boy in the picture? That's how you ride it.
Yeah, I have my hair.
You're gonna have to get you a helmet, yeah.